Aloha everyone! Today I'd like to do a live, Insta live with Katia. Alright, okay. Waiting for Katia to join me. Go live with Katia. Alright. Okay. Wait. Oh, hi. Hi,
Hi.
Katia. Good to see you.
You too.
How are you?
Pretty good. How about you? You look great.
Very good. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much for joining me for live. Let me adjust my camera so my
Sure.
head is not cut. I haven't done this live for a while. Let's see.
Yeah,
Okay.
me neither.
All right. So thank you for the time. Oh, hi, Bree. Yeah, this is actually exciting. All right. Yeah. So thank you again, Katia, for joining me for this afternoon. And more than anything, I thank you so much for joining me for the 90-day body and transformation program this year.
Thank you.
Yeah. So can I ask you to, share your experience?
Yeah, sure. I really enjoyed, oh, thank you, Bree. I really enjoyed our coaching sessions a lot, and I loved that there was something different to learn with every session, and that it was always something that was practical and useful in
Yeah.
my
So can you share like what was the motive and goal to join in the 90-day, transformation program? Yeah.
I think my motivation was that I was feeling a little bit uncertain about the choice that I was making. Like, it's a big step to leave something that was so constant in my life and try something else. So, to have a coach to kind of guide and support me through the experience and help me find my way on my new path, it seemed like the right thing to do.
Yeah. So, what was your aha or inspiration from the weekly coaching session?
Um, it's hard to say. They were all different. Like there were so many different like good ideas, but I really loved the anchors week and the self-sabotaging lessons because I think we all struggle a little bit with that. And I also liked the week where we talked about releasing my inner child by doing naughty things.
Yeah, yeah, that was fun coming up with the ideas and we laughed because that was not something that you were expecting for me to say. Like, come up with a naughty, like when you start. That was fun,
Yeah,
right? Like, yeah.
but it was
So, what
the
has
perfectly right thing.
Yeah, right? Isn't that like it's really very interesting, like how all connected, and then bringing that, yeah, in a childhood and childhood and everything connected to who you are right now, but then still need to tap into it and then kind of nurture that part, right? So what has shifted for you during that program?
I think I found new confidence in my chosen path and in knowing my purpose in life and my choice to leave the school system that was so familiar to me.
Yeah. So out of all the 12 sessions, we were doing the weekly session. So which session or the content you kind of answered, but was your favorite and why?
Oh, there were so many good ones to choose from. I'm not sure I could pick a favorite. Um, I think for me, my favorite thing was kind of more about the overall feeling and the relationship that I had with you, and knowing that I was so supported and affirmed in my choice. And I really appreciated your guidance and support in finding my new path.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah. So, do you have any questions or anything else like you'd like to share?
Actually, I had a couple questions I wanted to ask you.
Yes.
How did you know you wanted to become a coach?
Yeah, you know what? This was a message from the universe. So one day, last year, about a year ago, my daughter, I have a 12-year-old daughter. I was taking her to school. And then it was pretty much right before my birthday, which is in October. She asked me, Mom, what do you want to be doing in 5 years, 10 years, 15 years? Who are you becoming? Are you going to still be doing the same thing? I will be growing and I will be moving on with my life. I have a lot of passion. How about you, Mom?
Well,
yeah, and then, wow, like, and then that was really like big, heavy things to hear from, own daughter, right? In the morning, I'm like still half awake and like, whoa. So I still remember I went home that morning, and I sat in front of the laptop. I opened the, Safari. And then I just sat there, and I wasn't even sure how I just got to type life coach. I never really thought about it. I didn't even know that I knew that word or anything. Kind of new concept, right? And I don't know where. It's just like I was typing.
Your fingers just knew.
Right. And then by the time I realized, I was already on the phone with a lady from the health coach institution. And then she's asking me all the questions to elicit my answer. Then I'm like, oh my gosh. Okay, well, let me think about it. And then first I was hesitant, It costs money, right? It's an investment and 1 year commitment. And I'm from Japan. I speak like Japanese is my native, like mother tongue, right? It's no excuse. I've been living in Hawaii for 13 years, so where I'm bilingual. But still, this was like my first time to enroll in a institution and learn everything all in English,
Yeah.
So I was quite intimidated, but you know what? I was like, pandemic, I can, work from home. I got this. I'm gonna just invest in myself. And then I just, from that point, just everything just kind of like, okay, I had to just do it. I committed,
Yeah.
And then, so that was that. Thank you for asking. Yeah.
Sure. I also wanted to ask you, what's your favorite thing about being a coach?
Thank you for asking. Well, I just really feel it's really similar to the feeling with when I'm teaching yoga or when I'm teaching Japanese or English, teaching, coaching. I love that energy. As I'm like, I'm nothing better than the students or clients. I'm literally equal, right? Like students are my teachers and I'm coaching, but I am being coached as I'm coaching, that mirror. And then I find myself, I'm also growing together. Like right now I'm coaching a high school student.
Oh, wow.
And I'm trying to make it fun, right? It's kind of quiet, but I'm trying to make it fun. So then as I'm assigning some, something as simple as like the movement menu, one of the things is like, 2-minute plank, 50 sit up every day, go running. I have this chart. He's supposed to like check, right? Like energy level and all that. And as I'm coaching, I'm also, okay, you know what? I am telling them to do it. I better do. As I'm assigning some, something as simple as like the movement menu, one of the things is like, 2-minute plank, 50 sit up every day, go running. I have this chart. He's supposed to like check, right? Like energy level and all that. And as I'm coaching, I'm also, okay, you know what? I am telling them to do it, I better do it for myself, you know?
Totally.
So I was just doing the plank right before I got on this live too, and I'm like, okay, I got this, and I'm like shaking it. But yeah, so it's very interesting, isn't it? Like that, I met you actually through Instagram, right? Like it's really like that's definitely like the new age, and it is because of the pandemic and everything. That I still remember when you first reached out to me, and then to become the Savvi brand partner, you know,
Yeah.
which I love, and you love the
Me
Savvi
too.
company, right? That's so amazing, right? Just to become the Savvi brand partner, you know, like, oh, I was a little bit suspicious. It's like, well, I don't know. I never check anybody's DM. I just delete. But then this is like similar thing as when I sat on the computer in front of the laptop and I started typing. Same thing. I'm like, you know what? I want to know about this Katia, Katia yoga. She's cute. So then I clicked, you know, and then before I knew it, it's just like very similar with how I became the coach by enrolling in an institution. Same thing. It was very first. I knew, you know, to apply for myself is where the clothes makes you happy, and then right, like sparks your hair, makes you wanna move, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then this is also like same thing because I tell myself, well, I'm a health coach, I'm a life coach, and I'm telling clients, I'm telling everybody, I'm not perfect, you know, right? But then I gotta act like how I wanna feel, right? Act how you wanna feel, you know. So the clothes actually helps me. So
Me too.
yes, right, yeah. So when speaking of the movement, like what kind of like exercise or movement do you do lately?
Well, I've always loved yoga, and it's always kind of it's always in my life in one way or another. But lately, I've been also trying some bar classes online.
Wow, can you tell me more about it? Like what is it like?
It's like
Bar
kind of
class?
based, yeah. It's based on ballet, so it's like ballet positions and like leaning and like
Yeah, yeah.
um, yeah, it's fun.
Oh, that sounds fun. Can you share the link later?
Sure, yeah, I'll send it to you.
If you have any
And what
recommendation,
about?
I
Oh,
love trying something new.
I'm frozen, I think, or maybe you are.
I don't know. Yeah, good. Yeah, yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you? What kind of movement have you been into lately?
So, you know, movement is so important, right? Like, I notice the significant difference when I do exercise and when I don't. Like,
Mm-hmm.
really, like, my energy levels really drops, you know. So I try to do it every day. So I run 2 to 3 times a week along, Waikiki, Kapiolani, by the Diamond Head.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I go swimming once a week. I have a Friday swim club with my friends, with another service sister, Bree. Yeah, and then I do home exercise. And I teach yoga a couple of days a week at the Royal Hawaiian Hotel. But in my spare time, I actually take my friends' online yoga class.
Cool. So diverse.
Yeah, I know. Right, I keep moving, but then, I can get really lazy too, right? Like,
Right. We all go
yeah.
through
Thank you. Yeah, right. Yeah, yeah. Thank you so much, Katia, for sharing all the, experience, and then, we'll
Yeah, thank you
continue
for having
keep
me, and
inspiring each other.
thanks for having me and for coaching me too.
Yes, yes. That was really, really, inspiring for me too. So thank you so much for our amazing friendship. And I really hope to visit you in Big Island soon. So I hope
Yeah,
you come visit, Oahu soon. Yeah. All right. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Oh, thank you for the comment. Thank
you're so
you.
sweet.
Bye.
Bye.